Where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, David Bote. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 9.
Up next, Chad De La Guerra. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Screwball. Too low. 1-0. In the air down the line in left. Brock waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Digging in next, Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder,
so it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Out in front of it, strike 1. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Larry Doby would be next. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Larry Doby. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Next up, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martinez.
From the stretch. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. He's set. The 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Two balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Wade Boggs will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's running. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Altuve to his right. He has it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. No balls and 1 strike. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Griffey on second. Boggs at first with no outs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. In the dirt here. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. Here comes the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Boggs ignores his coach. He's chugging for home.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Will Clark is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Gonna be a tough play, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
4 runs here in this half inning. And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Lifted down the line in left. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
David Bodie is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Vasquez at third with nobody out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going as...
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
Chad De La Guerra is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Wade Boggs becomes the first out of the inning. The tag, and he is out. So now into the box is Will Clark. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Next to hit is Torrey Hunter. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up. And now here is Eddie Matthews. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Counts even at 1-1 to Matthews. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Next it'll be Vladimir Guerrero. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. No runs, no hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now back. Second baseman.
Next to hit, Jose Altuve struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now here's the first offering. And that's in there as well. And 2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. It's the Orioles 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for Baltimore, the designated hitter.
David Dahl is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Brock. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate now is Christian Vasquez. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count. Down to 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson. And it's fouled away.
Dickerson.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bo Bichette stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The catcher, number
Next
40.
to dig in, Wilson Ramos struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
Lou Brock is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Center fielder, Larry.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Ready with the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And now Edgar Martinez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to... Now it'll be Chad De La Guerra. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Altuve at second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ken Griffey stands in as he looks at ball one here. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Brock. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Orioles.
Wade Boggs is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. To third, reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now
next, it'll be Stan Musial. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Strike one to start the at-bat. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Bases full now following the error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Will Clark. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Clark.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Again, another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Brock's in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Line drive base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. In is Torrey Hunter as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. And the run is in to score from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Orioles.
David Dahl to the plate now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad. I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up is David Bote. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the offense continues as he's into third with a triple.
Now batting, second base.
At the plate now, Chad De La Guerra. Now a little looper down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far, his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. The 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And this one's in the dirt. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. 3-1. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long. But 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
Stan Musial is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Clark. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Boggs over at second. Musial on at first with 2 down. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Boggs isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further. In now, Corey Hunter. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Moving over is Guerrero, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So now here is Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
The 1-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
High and deep down the left field line. Here now the 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Vladimir Guerrero is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and as you can see, they are way behind. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off for the Orioles,
David Dahl is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Brock. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
the batter.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0 home. David Bodie is on deck. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now batting.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run. So now to the plate, Chad De La Guerra.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 20.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swinging a looper to left. Bichette onto the grass. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning. No errors and no one left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Baltimore's last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Alex Dickerson.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Musial is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Striding in is Wade Boggs, singled in his last at bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Now batting.
And now the first pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next,
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
2-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next will be the designated hitter, David Dahl. He flew out in his last AB. No balls and 1 strike. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Clark at second. Hunter at first. 1 gone. In the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Martinez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. In now for the O's, David Bodie, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Fouled off.
Lou Brock.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Larry Doby is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Chad De La Guerra. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next up is Ken Griffey. Flew out last time up.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. And now in the box, Wade Boggs. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Striding in for Boston, Vladimir Guerrero. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
And it doesn't look like they want to give Vlad anything here. 3-0 now. Feliz offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's the 3-0. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
The second baseman.
So next to hit is Jose Altuve. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Dickerson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Three-two pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson
Wilson.
Ramos. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
24-0 the final this afternoon. Baltimore
Time of the ball
on
game.